Hello, guys. Welcome back to AWMFX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. Hopefully, you guys out there are in good health and then, of course, great wealth, earning a lot of money from the market. And please do take care of yourself as the COVID case has been rising quite rapidly recently. So, I've been away for quite some time, I think a week plus. That is because I've started a Telegram group for just a week for the past last week, all right, just last week, uh, to help out some of the members. I clear their doubts and answer some of their questions. All right, so for those who are able to get into that group, congratulations. For those who don't, too bad. All right, too bad. So one of the most popular question is that will I open the group again? My answer is no, because it's really time consuming. All right, I need to answer everybody's question, and I hope that I don't miss out any of your question out there in the group. Right. So for those who able to join, congratulations, and hope you guys really learn something. Uh, and then of course later on you're gonna earn a lot of money. Don't stop doing backtesting and learning. Even for myself right now, I still pay my mentor to learn something new from him. All right, and I'm gonna be busy for another week. Every night there's a night class for me. So, cut short, let's get back to this topic for the day. So today I'm talk about the multi-time frame analysis, and I'm not talking about how to enter in a multi-time frame analysis. All right. Today I'm talking about how to prevent yourself from getting in a bad position of a multi-time frame analysis. Right. Instead, I've talked about this before in one of my danger zone videos. Right. So I'm gonna repeat it because this is a very good example. So right now we are looking at a gold USD. All right, XAU USD at a 4-hour chart H4. Right. A lot of people will think that looking at this movement right here. All right. Looking at this movement right here. So if the price break this structure, all right, the price is going to skyrocket. And if we are using the supply and demand, the only supply and demand left right now is this area, this supply. So a lot of people will think that when the price break this structure or break this supply and demand, it will shoot all the way up. So let's look what really happened. So the price came down, all right, and then started to break one structure, not that strong structure, and then suddenly it broke the very strong structure of H4. And you'll be thinking to yourself, yes, this is it. This time it will go skyrocket as long as it go past this supply area. Right? So eventually the price did what you really hoped for. It broke the supply. And there is no other more supply at this point. There's no other more supply. And you'll be thinking that I'm gonna add in trade for buy and buy, because it eventually will reach this point or whatever on top, right? So this is the mistake of a lot of traders. What you really need to do, right? What you really need to do is to switch it to other time frame, multi time frame analysis. Go to one time frame or two time frame bigger, all right? And you'll see something very different. So over here, what we can see is that there is a very fresh supply zone. All right. Don't ask me how I label my supply zone. I already made 2 or 3 videos about explaining how I uh, talk about my supply zone. Right. It might be different from other mentors, or it might be different from other YouTuber. I don't care. That's how I trade. I trust it. because I do a lot of back testing. I trust this. So over here, I have my supply zone from the opening of this candle to the top or to the high of the shadow. This is my supply zone labeling. All right. So for me, that is a very strong day one supply zone. Don't play with it. It's a day one supply zone. All right. And eventually the price came to this area. And then what happened was that it came down. This is the current price. All right. So you have a drop of around 200 over pips. 200 over pips. For gold is normal. All right. So you can see that this is the danger zone that I always talk about. All right. I repeat a lot of time. You need to switch it to higher time frame for multi time frame analysis, not only for entry, but also to prevent yourself from getting in bad position. All right. So not only that, my another advice for today is that a lot of you, when you are in this position, let me get back to here. A lot of you, when you're in this position, right, you do not know where you're going to, all right? And the worst part is that most of you trading using your phone, all right? It depends on it doesn't matter whether it's a MetaTrader or trading view. You look at the chart only at this, all right? You only look at the chart because your screen is the size of your screen is limited, all right? Maybe you can only look at this, okay, or maybe bigger. That's all. So this is one of the mistake of a lot of, I won't say lazy people, is for your convenience. Because the phone is with you, you can switch on and then look at it anytime. But my advice is new traders, newbies, please don't use your phone to trade. You need to look at the bigger picture. You need to know what is the direction of the market. You need to know what is really happening. All right. Practice more, learn more, all right, back test more, so that if you look at the chart, you can see and you can feel what is the chart is talking back to you. Right? You sometimes I might be crazy. I might be crazy. At some point, when you trade until at a certain point, when you talk to the chart really can give you an answer because you recognize what is really happening. All right, I might sound crazy, but it's okay. So, end of the video for today. My advice is that always go for multi time frame analysis to check, all right, for any danger zone. This is a very very danger zone, all right, to prevent yourself from getting into a bad position, especially if you're trading in a H1 or maybe M30. You cannot see, you do not know what's really happening. Switch around, just play around with the time frame. All right, that's all for today. Hopefully you guys like the video that I do for you, and give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Once the channel reach 2,500 subscriber, I'm gonna start a S&D. I won't say masterclass, S&D from the basic to the in-depth, all right, of a QML, of a RBS, SPR, confirmation, everything. I'm gonna give it to you for free on YouTube. And if you guys want to follow me for any update, maybe suddenly I'm gonna start another Telegram group. I do not know, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. I need to check with my time. I will post it in my Facebook group, Facebook page. I'm gonna post it over there. So uh do like my Facebook page. All right. That's all for today. So see you guys next time. Bye.